we're making good headway on our international chassis swap. We also have a whole bunch of stuff at the back that I have to take off. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to do a part 1 and part 2. We're going to strip the complete rear end, bumper, drive shaft, all that stuff, get that gone. Then we're going to pull the engine and transmission out of this bad boy. And then we can kind of see exactly what kind of skeleton we have to go off of, because very soon we're going to be back half in this truck. So I think that's what we're going to do today. I'll meet you guys at the back, but welcome to High Hill Stable Garage, and let's continue on this international chassis swap. Now, tell you honest truth, we've been kind of using this back half as a storage area for the longest time. Got old shirts, tires, this kind of stuff all strewn about. But literally almost every single component on this, minus the rear end, has to be gone, because we're going to be planning on cutting that right there and building us a back half, because this whole section of frame is no good anymore. But it will help us work with that box, and we can get our wheelbase exactly right. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff in this that we got to get rid of. Let me show you my tool of choice. For pretty much everything minus the gas tank, this is our main tool of choice, because we're not saving hardly any of this stuff on the back half. So I'm just going to clean up the stuff that I don't want to, destroy with this, and then we're going to start cutting, because we got a lot of stuff to drop. These damn mounts have been a thorn in my side for a while. Oops, I don't think I hit the right spot. But now the mounts are gone. Didn't have to do that. Just moving stuff around on this has sucked, because it always gets caught on everything. So what we're gonna do now is we're basically just gonna take the angle grinder right here. These are so rotten away. We'll never get these bolts off without a torch. So all we're gonna do is just cut the rear section of the frame just like that. The whole bumper, hitch assembly, all that stuff should drop right out. Or the bumper assembly should drop right out. The hitch itself is still going to be attached. So yeah, let's drop this bumper, get that out of the way, and then we can move on. Next up, what I really want to get rid of is this damn spare. It's been kind of just sitting here this whole entire time. Takes up a huge back section on this truck, and it's not really held in there with anything, to tell you the honest truth. It's just a little cable that holds up these spare tires, by the way, and it's in this box, but this box is so rotten, I'm betting I can just slam it enough and she'll let go. At least that's the plan. Look at that, I was right. Just held on by a thread. Might even be able to remove the box altogether with the sledgehammer. Wasn't thinking that was possible. pops right off without even taking out the grinder at all. Ugh. It's another heavily rusted 265 7017 tire. A little bit too big for what we need, so he's also going to go into the junk pile, but, you know, might serve a burnout or two. It's on a big old steel rim, so I'll put him with the rest of the tire. Just look at all the rust that was on that. And that's just that rear cross member piece just kind of sitting up there, and there's still tons and tons more. Look, Prince Edward Island dirt. That's the tire right there. This whole back section is rotten, or else I would have just, you know, shortened the frame like we did on our F-150, but you're playing with nothing here. So we're just kind of getting rid of it, and we'll make a whole new section. I'm going to leave the hitch on for now. We're not going to scrap it with the truck because the hitch actually is in pretty good shape, but as you can see by the structural integrity of this rear cross member, I need this vehicle in order, when we put it on the U-Haul car dolly, to be able to make it a kilometer down the road. And that hitch might be doing triple duty there at the back, holding everything kind of snug together. We'll just torch him off at the other shop. No big deal. But next thing that we're going to do, we have all this little bit of wiring right here. I want to scooch all that up forward because basically as we're going, we're deleting everything we're not going to use, and everything we are going to keep, we're removing. Because again, once I cut that off, other than the hitch, everything that's still on this is scrap. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to move all the wiring up forward, and yeah, we'll go from there. Here we have part of the emission system. It's like an evap canister for my rear tank. We're going to keep him for now. I don't know if we're going to run him on the new stuff, but just in case we want to take this off so we don't break it. Might even just kind of, oh, there we go, got him off. We're just going to kind of put this guy off to the side, even though he's all full of dirt and stuff. It's a nice charcoal canister just for fumes from the tank and all that stuff. We'll put him off to the side. We might not use him, but we might, so we'll keep it around. There's a reason we parked this truck, you know? A big reason. Can you guys guess why? Why we parked this truck? Rust. Rust is the big one. We have the exhaust system on this. It's actually in pretty good shape, but it's nowhere near what we're going to do for this truck. But we have a lot of other trucks, so this crossover pipe and stuff, that's nice to have, just in case. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut it right off at the hangers. Zippity zip, whole 9 yards, and then cut the tube right at the back of the cab for now. And we're going to remove this whole section. So let's go ahead and do that right now. It's already broken right there. I don't even need to cut it. As soon as I cut that guy, it split right there. It's already broken. So makes it really easy. That's exactly where I was going to cut it. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of twist that around, drop that out, slide the whole thing out. There we go. So let's pull that bad boy right out of there. We're going to kind of put this guy to the side. We'll chop him up at a later date. Now, it's usually not my style to not go full bore, you know. We use the hammer to disassemble most of this back half, but we still want to keep these fuel lines. There's no problem with them. So I got my master fuel line disconnect set. All we're going to do is basically come in here and start disconnecting these fuel lines right here, right now, getting them out of here. And with them gone, you know, we'll be able to drop this tank. Down she goes! There's a little bit of gas in here. And you know what? You know what loves old gas? Lawnmowers and snowblowers. So, this ain't gonna go to waste, I can tell you that. It's gonna go in the back of the shop where no sparks can get to it, and we'll slowly drain it over time, and when we need that fuel sending unit, we're gonna steal that out of it. Oh yeah, there's a little bit in it. Ooh. Oh yeah, there's quite a little bit in it. I'm gonna drop this drive shaft here at the back. Should be a 12 mil on these boards. Yep, that was right. There we go. We've been soaking a lot of these bolts in penetrant oil for a long time because we knew this day was coming. There's certain things we wanted to keep around, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna undo these bolts real fast, and then we're gonna take this whole drive shaft off. Here we go. And now we should just be able to pull this guy right out of there. Just like so. Well, there you go, guys. We basically got the entire back of the truck, back half. We still have to drop the transmission, the manifolds, and a little bit of lines up front, but that's going to be in the next video because it's already kind of running late. So, that's how it was. That's how it's going to be. And I will catch you guys in the next one really soon. Engine, transmission, all that stuff. We'll get it out of here, and then we can look exactly what kind of steel work we have left. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one really soon. All right, see ya.